Join us over the next few weeks as we follow the route of the stunning Northumberland 250.
I'm just giving the dogs a bit of a walk. And this is the river, just south of Bellingham. Come on out, Bay.
I think we've turned religious all of a sudden, but this church has got another bit of an interesting history about it. This is St Michael's Church
at Walk.
Walk, W-A-R-K. And it's got a real fascinating history about it. I'll have a wander around. Walk Methodist United Reformed Church. The reason for its building are rather unusual, as I said. The church was paid for by the commissioners of Greenwich Hospital and was one of a number they built in locations needing churches in order to provide livings for chaplains retiring from the Royal Navy.
And they were all opened in 1818, which is... The chaplains also had to be educated at Oxford or Cambridge.
Oxford or Cambridge, or have been in the Royal Navy.
And
been in the Royal Navy.
They just wanted somewhere for the naval chaplains to retire to, basically.
I just found that quite fascinating and wanted to share it.
I'm not sure exactly how many of the churches there were, but they all opened on at the same year.
Yeah, which is quite strange, isn't it? Because churches you usually read and hear about them being built at different periods, not all in one year like that. Oh, it's so tempting to go up there when there's a ladder to climb.
But the door's not open.
No.
You're not coming in. I'm climbing up there with your knee.
I know. I'm cured now, apparently. Oh, you're nearly not. You nearly fell over then. Watch the flowers. It's harvest, you know.
Don't pull the rope.
Don't grab the rope as you trip up. Look at that look. That's a big one. Door looks quite modern, doesn't it?
So we're by not far from Hadrian's Wall. And what do we find? Some running Romans. Tell us more.
Get off the road though, yeah.
Yeah.
You might get hit by a chariot.
So we're running to raise money for a community interest organisation called the Beyond Recovery Project, which I set up because I'm a brain tumour survivor, so is Andrew, and we found there was a lot of support around people going through the treatment process but not very much afterwards, and so we thought what better way than to raise a few quid than to run across the country, because I did Land's End to John O'Groats earlier this year, so I thought it would be rude not to go across the other way. So that's what we're doing. Hello. Hi there.
Are you Romans?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're looking.
If you're on Facebook, we're the Running Romans. If you want to look at that, we're the Running Romans on Facebook.
Are you running the whole distance?
Yes. Yeah, so we've come all the way from, where was it? Where did we
Bowness
start?
on Solway we started from yesterday.
Yesterday.
We stopped at Greenhead last night and we're heading up towards,
Oh,
heading on the wall today, but I don't think we're going to make quite that distance today, but we're going to finish hopefully around time
Brilliant.
tomorrow.
We didn't realise how up and down it
And
was
it's,
when you come across
the
that
weather
bit.
as well, it's not been great.
And it's very straight. So you can see where you're going.
I mean, we've been saying as we've driven around the Roman roads, it must have been awful for the Romans just seeing the straight roads and thinking, nearly there.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Oh,
There's
that's the
another.
deceiving bit.
Yeah.
Because you think, oh, you're there, and
And
then...
you get over the top. No,
Yeah, so it's...
I can't remember where it
Oh,
is.
the
It's
weather,
got
thank
something
God.
Yeah,
The
it's
weather,
changed.
because Friday, we drove up from the Midlands on Friday and it was horrendous. And then I said, the Roman gods will be with us and it will be fine. And we got up on Saturday morning and it was nice. So,
Brilliant.
yeah,
Excellent.
So,
That's great.
it's been good.
Well, good
How about
luck.
yourselves?
We're from Nottingham, so we're travelling the Northumberland 250 route, so 250 mile route, a bit like the NC 500 in Scotland. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, 250. Let's get this one out of the way first.
You'll be on YouTube eventually. That's us.
Brilliant.
So it's going to take a few months, but we'll give you some publicity, and we'll look for you on Facebook as well.
Yeah, we'll follow you guys
Yeah,
back.
brilliant. So
Yeah,
cheers.
so Running Romans.
Running
Running
Romans.
Romans are on Facebook. And the Beyond Recovery Project, which is what we're all raising funds for, is also on Facebook, and both on Instagram.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, this will take a few months, but we'll
Oh,
put
yeah.
a link to you, and then
Yeah.
so
Thank you
brilliant.
very
So,
much.
yeah, you have now. Yeah. We didn't expect to see any real life Romans.
No, we didn't.
And what a brilliant cause they're doing it for.
Running from coast to coast, following roughly the path of the Hadrian's Wall. So, yeah.
We'll put a link to their Facebook and other social media in the description of this video. Lovely people. Driving along just after meeting the Romans, we're now catching our first sight of Hadrian's Wall. But there'll be a lot more of that to come in the next video, day 10. So now we're heading for a park up. It's getting late. It's the latest night we've done because the weather's been better and we managed to cram more in today. And it's the furthest distance we've travelled today for a while, isn't it? We're finally parked up and it's time to start making tea. So tonight we're going to fry some thinly sliced potatoes, some onions, some mushrooms. We're not having that. That's for Nab and Bay. And then when they're cooking nicely, we're going to have some steak with them. So a bit of a steak dinner tonight. Get the onions in and softening first before we add the potatoes and the mushrooms last, and then decide whether we're going to cook the steak in the same pan. Probably not. We'll probably cook it in the ridge monkey. That's not a ridge monkey, to be honest. Might be easier. Never actually done potatoes like this in the van, so we're not sure how they're going to turn out. I'm not sure they're going to crisp up or anything like that, but once they're cooked through, they'll be fine. They'll be reet, as we say up north. It might seem a bit of a daft thing to do, but I'm actually going to pat the potatoes and get some of the moisture out of them, because it'll help them to fry better. Just get them on some paper towel. Take a bit of time. A little bit of paper towel on top. Just let it soak up some of that moisture. As I say, it'll just take some of the moisture away and help them to fry up better. Blue roll paper towels soaking up the moisture nicely. Not going to get all of it out of there, obviously, but help. Onions are doing, smelling good, beginning to brown. Don't actually mind if they're more like fried onions than just softened, to be honest. All adds to taste. Not been a bad day today. Oh, we've got more in than we thought, because the weather's been better. It's not just been in and out the wet all the time. Keith's just been for a wander with the dogs, so they'll be ready for their dinner. They'll be sniffing as soon as they get in to say, "Where's my dinner?" There you go, there's a nose. Look, where is it? Oh, there, I found it. And she's been in the water by the look of it.
Yeah, she fell in.
You fell in? Oh, you plonquette. How did you manage that? Fell in on purpose? Onions are nicely fried now. Potatoes have dried off quite nicely, so we're just going to chuck them in. Might have to add a smidge more oil. I'm using olive oil. It might take a while, because a lot of them might not work, don't know. I'm getting hungry. I think we need some more oil in there. We'll just let those do what they're going to do. Put the lid on. Leave them to it. You've been doing a bit of cheeky videoing for tomorrow's video, haven't you?
I have.
What have you been doing, Keith?
I've been videoing. Vindaloo.
Vindolanda. He's called it Vindaloo for the last few days. With the drone, haven't you?
Yeah.
Wow. But you'll have to wait till day 10 to see that video properly. This is where I let Keith take over, because I don't do steak. I eat steak, but I don't cook steak, because I can never get it right. Hands are in. It's got to be one pot, are we? I'm doing the steak separately.
And do the steak separate.
This will keep warm in the ridge monkey, that's not a ridge monkey. We failed with this steak though, haven't we?
Why?
Because we bought it from Aldi.
We did.
We didn't find a local butcher's open when we were at places.
Well, some of them, most of them were shut so
Yeah.
far. It's because we're, well, it's Sunday today, isn't it?
It's the times, isn't it, as well? So we had to buy from Aldi. But in our defence, it's a local Aldi, so in a way it's supporting local staff because they're getting paid the wages, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So in a way it's still local, just not the local that we'd like. But we did buy nice bread from them that's local. Twice. So we've got some tomorrow for, we're going to try and find a farm shop and buy some burgers for tea tomorrow. I don't believe in dressing dogs up. But look at Bay's bobble hat. Bay. He's fallen off now. Look. Wait there a minute. It matches your colour. Look at the camera. Any other time you're looking at the camera. Oh, he smells sport. Dinner is served. you have an audience.
We do.
Nice steak.
It is.
Thank you, chef.
We started at Bayoness, up there somewhere, up that path, presume there, somewhere there. Came down the forest ride to Kielder, had a quick look around there around Kielder Water. Bellingham. Now we've come to walk. We had a look around the church there. We've come along here. We're actually at Vindolanda for the night. We're thinking of, well, we'll go back and do the Hadrian's Wall, but we're in the middle of where we want to be tonight, ready for tomorrow morning. It's a dark sky, the moon's out, but it's still a dark sky. So we're getting close to the end.
So that's it for day 9. Thank you again for watching, sticking with us, all your comments so far, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
Cheerio.